Today, I'm gonna try out Finnair's premium economy cabin on the Airbus A350 as I fly back to London from Hong Kong via Helsinki. Join me to discover if Finnair's premium economy service represents good value or not. It's coming up. Hi fellow travelers, Ken from Ken Travels 360 here. After spending 2 weeks or so in Hong Kong, it's time to return to London. Today, I'm flying with Finnair in premium economy. On my way out, I paid extra to fly in business class, where I try out Finnair's Air Lounge product. If you haven't seen that video yet, I'll link it at the end of this video. I arrived at Hong Kong International Airport 3 hours before the flight. Thanks to my BA Executive Club Silver status, I'm able to check in at the business class counters. Right, my 2 bags has been tracked through to London, so let's go through to the security and immigration now. Thanks to my One World Sapphire status, I have access to both Cathay Pacific lounges and the Qantas Hong Kong lounge. We'll go check out the Wing business class lounge first. After immigration and security, if you head towards departure gates 1 to 4, then you shall find the entrance to the Wing business class lounge. After checking in at the reception, you go upstairs for the lounge proper. Cheers. One of the highlights of the Wing is its long bar, one of the longest bar in an airport lounge in the world. Here, they still serve you champagne, which is probably its best feature. As the lounge is located just after security, it tends to be more crowded than the Pier, the other Cathay Pacific lounge in Hong Kong. There's still lots of seats available, from comfortable armchairs to these special solace chairs, which are like a personal work area wrapped in a curved PVC shells. There's a charging outlet inside too. When it comes to food, there are 3 options here. The noodle bar is a signature feature, with freshly prepared dim sum, as well as classics such as wonton noodles with prawn and pork dumplings, and the spicy dan dan mian with peanut sauce. Near the noodle bar, you will also find a small buffet area. They've got fried rice with minced beef, sauteed fried jade melon. This is the fried chicken with lemon sauce. And of course, some dim sum, in this case is siu mai. But finally, tucked away at the far end of the lounge and overlooking Gate 4 is the Coffee Loft, an outdoor terrace with barista pool coffee, plus cafe-style snacks and treats. Well, I'm not going to eat too much, I'm saving myself for the Qantas Hong Kong lounge. In the main lounge, there is a fridge where you can grab soft drinks. Nearby, you'll find another buffet with additional food options. Unfortunately, the food looked unappealing to me. I've got to admit, I'm a bit disappointed by the Wing. I used to really look forward to visiting it, but somehow the food quality has declined and the showers are gone with the loss of the downstairs space. Overall, it just felt a bit underwhelming. With that in mind, I'm now gonna check out the Qantas Hong Kong lounge. I've heard really good things about it. When you fly with Finnair and you qualify for lounge access, the lounge that they direct you to is actually the Passer Premium First Class. But because the Cathay Pacific lounges as well as Qantas lounge are both One World lounges, you can use those instead. I've reviewed this lounge in a previous video, so if you're interested in a more detailed look, check out the link above. Oh my god, I've walked like 20 minutes and I finally found the Qantas Hong Kong lounge. The information is that it's located by Gate 5, but it's actually just about Gate 5. The issue is that when you reach Gate 5, there are no escalators to take you up to level 7. Instead, you have to backtrack to the central concourse to find an escalator, which I've completely forgotten about, and so I got a bit lost. Anyway, here we are, finally entering the Qantas lounge. Right away, you can feel this lounge is a lot more spacious than the Wing. It basically occupies the mirror end of the Wing on the south side. The lounge is divided into multiple dining and sitting areas. There are a good amount of armchairs, sofa and benches. Almost everywhere throughout the Qantas lounge, you'll find power sockets and USB charging points to keep your gadgets charged up. I took a quick peek at one of the 12 spacious showers, each stocked with toiletries from the Australian brand Lydia. So I read that normally they have the char siu barbecue pork rice, Guangdong style chicken with black beans and steamed rice, and braised beef brisket noodle soup. However, that all finished with the last Qantas flight, which is at about 7 p.m. So I have to content myself with the buffet style food. I was really looking forward to the salt and pepper calamari as well, but that's all finished too. Fortunately for me, the desserts are still available. They've got tiramisu, chocolate brownies, as well as the famous salted caramel cheesecake. The Qantas Lounge features a full-service bar, offering a range of drinks to suit all tastes. They serve Australian sparkling wine instead of champagne, but if that is not to your taste, then they have few signature cocktails that the bartenders will happily mix up for you. Got myself a chichi, which contains rum, pineapple, vanilla and lime. Towards the back of the lounge, there's a self-serve area. Here, you can pour yourself a glass of red wine, white wine, or grab a soft drink from the fridge. The Qantas Lounge is open from 7:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. But if you want to have the best food, then you need to be here when the Qantas flight is operating. Overall, I have to say this is a very impressive lounge. If you don't have access to Cathay Pacific first class lounges, then Qantas Hong Kong Lounge easily surpasses Cathay Pacific's business class lounges. Right, it's time to go to the departure gate for my Finnair flight now.
因為你個位咧壞咗，用唔到，睇唔到電視啊，所以就轉咗另一個位，轉咗21、22。
變咗冇咗窗口位啊？
冇，但係啊，因為個電視睇唔到。如果你唔介意，都可以照坐，但係睇唔到電視。係啦。Well, I got a beep at the boarding gate, but it's not for the reason I was hoping for. So I've been moved from 21L to 21E, which sucks a bit. That was originally a window seat, but now I'm in the middle seat. The Finnair flight is operated by one of their new Airbus A350. The premium economy cabin is configured in a 242 layout, as opposed to a 333 configuration in the economy cabin. The seat pitch is a reasonable 38 inches, and is even better in my case, as I've got the bulkhead rose seat. It's not very wide though, with the seat's width measuring just 18 inches. Well, let's take a look at the amenity kit provided in this cabin. Unlike the one given in business class, this kit is made from recycled paper, which gives it a noticeably cheaper feel. Inside, you'll find the usual items: earplugs, eye shades, and a bamboo toothbrush. Overall, it's pretty basic. I boarded the plane quite late because I spent a good amount of time exploring the two lounges. Not long after I got on, the aircraft began to push back, and before I knew it, we were taking off into the night sky over Hong Kong. Thank you. Here comes a hot towel. Now that I've settled in, let's take a closer look at the premium economy seat. In standard row seats, you've got a 13-inch screen, and you'll find a small fold-down tray and a handy storage area, which has a USB charging outlet inside. Right below that, there's a large fold-out compartment for your stuff. Between the seats, you'll find universal power outlets along with USB-A charging ports. If you're in the bulkhead row, you've got a larger 15-inch screen for your in-flight entertainment. However, these seats have minimal storage, but of course, you've got a lot more legroom. There's not much to elaborate on here. Ultimately, I figured that a broken IFE in a private window seat is still preferable to a functioning one in the middle seat, particularly as I planned to sleep for most of the flight anyway. The seat's headrest offers vertical adjustment for comfort, allowing you to fold out the headrest rings to support your head. There's also a reading lamp at the seat too. You'll find a pair of noise-cancelling headphones, which is quite nice for premium economy.
For the premium economy cabin, they don't print out a menu, but instead, normally you can check the menu on the in-flight entertainment system. Since mine is broken, I'll just have to wait for the flight attendants to come past and tell me what the choices today are.
Soon, the food and drinks were served. In premium economy cabin, complimentary soft drinks and alcoholic beverages are offered, including beer, wine, and spirits. Champagne is available for an additional cost. As I've had plenty of that in the lounges before the flight, I didn't see a reason to buy it. As for dinner, I've chosen the non-vegetarian option. It started with a beef salad, followed by pork rice as the main course.
Well, I just have the beef salad. It's a little bit dry, but it was okay. I'm now gonna try the pork rice to see how it is like. It looks actually quite nice. Well, of course, you can't compare it to the food in the lounges, but it was reasonable as a plain food. Wow, I tried to cut open this bread, but actually it's solid. I don't think it's really edible. This is not good.
If you've been enjoying this flight review video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so yet, smash the subscribe button with the notification bell. This way, you'll be notified whenever I release a new video. By the time the dinner service wrapped up, it was well past midnight. I was ready for some much needed sleep. Good morning. I had a good sleep last night. Once they turned off the lights, I reclined to my seat and put up the leg rest. While the seat was a bit narrow for a premium economy seat, it was just about manageable. They didn't provide a pillow anymore, but luckily the headrest kept my head in place, so I didn't get a stiff neck after my sleep. Overall, I feel reasonably rested. We were served a second meal just before landing at Helsinki. It came in a cardboard box and contained eggs, mushroom, spinach, and some potatoes. They're all vegetarian options. Since they don't offer a meat-based choice, the meal felt limited and a bit disappointing. Right, overall, what do I think of the whole premium economy product by Finnair? The premium economy seats are generally priced at double of the economy seats. Was it worth the extra? The main advantage is the increased seat pitch, which I appreciated. Food is the same as in economy, and there are no dedicated toilets for the premium economy cabin. In my case, I also needed the extra tier points that I'll earn from flying in premium economy. So given the choice, I'll probably have done it again. The service on this flight has been pretty good. The Hong Kong flight is crewed by the local flight attendants who speak Cantonese, Mandarin, and English, of course. Have you flown with Finnair in their premium economy cabin? What do you think of the seats, the service, and the overall experience? Would you pay extra for it? Leave a comment below to share your opinion. Overall, traveling in premium economy is always gonna be a big letdown after experiencing their business class product on my outbound flight. But I did pay £500 extra more to travel in it. Was it worth the extra? Check out this video to decide for yourself if it's worth the extra premium. I will see you over there. This has been Ken from Ken Travels 360. Thanks for watching. Ciao!
Just arrived at Helsinki. Second flight, here we go.